Hey everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm Arvin
and Che.
It's been a while since we did like a non-vlog sit-down video, I guess, at our new place in Montreal. Now that it's getting colder, we decided to showcase some of the new pieces that we picked up recently, and let's get right into it.
Okay, so I'll go first, but just so you guys know, I feel like we've both been kind of busy, so we haven't been shopping a lot, at least not for like clothes that we actually like. Like for example, I feel like you've been shopping a lot of like gym, like Muay Thai stuff over the summer and stuff, and
yeah.
I now am like really focusing on like buying a lot of furniture and everything. So the pickups for myself, at least, there's just not a lot of it in terms of like clothes that I actually like. But I'm gonna start purchasing more soon because the seasons are changing and you know it gets cold and you want to kind of pick up more like accessories, especially I'm looking for hats right now. But yeah, anyways, the first item that I picked up is this jumpsuit. It kind of gives me like a sailor vibe, a clown vibe. I don't know. I kind of talked about it in the last vlog when I was in Toronto, but I got it from Depop, and originally when I saw it on the listing, it was on like a normal sized girl, and it came up to kind of like right under her knee, and I didn't love that, but I figured because I'm so small that it might look how I wanted to, which thank God it does. I love like the poofy sleeves with the sailor collar and even the shape of the pants. I have like the similar like black pants with the similar silhouette to this jumpsuit that I wear all the time, so I know for a fact that I'm gonna wear this all the time. Also, I would wear this kind of with the top half of the jumpsuit down, if that makes sense, as well, just like kind of as pants. It's so comfy. Only thing is, it is kind of a lighter material, so it is kind of colder during the winter, and I would definitely have to wear tights underneath. But besides that, it's a really easy piece to wear.
So it's kind of a full fit on its own, so you don't
yeah,
have that. Yeah,
exactly. And it'll be fun to layer it too, I feel like, just like vests, jackets.
Like turtlenecks, collar on top of collar.
Yeah, there's a lot that can be done with it. So.
Okay, so for my first pickup, it's this beanie that I'm wearing currently.
The famous Macus beanie.
The famous, infamous, yes, Macus beanie. The amount of people that ask me where I get this beanie from it's honestly, I just get constantly asked, and like this is the last time I will address this. It's the Macus beanie. It's their own private label, a store from Oregon. And I get this beanie, I get a new one every single winter. It's the same one, the black two-way logo beanie. Same fit every year, so that's kind of that. Honestly, just like one of the beanie. It's a nice beanie because like, okay, one thing, I always wear a crop just because like it kind of fits me better this way, but it has a double logo and you can essentially make it longer and wear it like over the ears when it's like super cold at night or whatever, which is nice, and it gives you like variation to wear. But personally, you know, just my handy dandy crop beanie, I wear it almost every day, if not like at least half of the year. You'll see me with this beanie. It's basically glued to my head.
That's true.
Yeah, and it's black, so it like goes with everything that I wear. And yeah, that's pretty much my first piece. Super simple, basic piece, but handy dandy.
Essential.
Essential, yes.
Pickup is these Simone Rocher platforms that I got. Like, where do I start? They are kind of big on me. I feel like every shoe is big on me, so I have to wear insoles with them. But also, I think one thing, I'll start off with what I don't like, I guess. What I don't like is the fact that I have really skinny ankles too. So even if it's like the shoe is a little bit big, it just looks enormous because my ankles are really skinny. So that's one thing I don't like about them. So I tend to kind of wear them with like leg warmers or pants or skirts that are a little bit oversized and like baggier, yeah, and kind of don't show my ankles. But what I do like about them is obviously the platform. It reminds me of like cakes or like wedding cakes and like icing. I love it. And obviously the platform itself gives me some height. I like the color too, honestly. I don't have a lot of, I've been actually looking for a lot of, or more shoes that are either white or nude or lighter colors because I have a lot of black ones, and I tend to like gravitate towards outfits that are like monochromatic, I guess, like full fit in one color. So when I have a lot of outfits, let's say like this jumpsuit that I'm wearing, I want to be able to like kind of match it with like a lighter shoe instead of a black shoe. Been able to kind of match it with a lot of my like lighter pieces. Oh, and I like initially when I wore it, I felt like it would be comfy. It just felt comfy, but then the more I started to walk with it, not just the fact that it's like bigger on me, but it is heavy. So like I've had a few nights where I've worn these and like have messed up my foot a lot. Yeah, where the strap is, because it's almost like you're carrying the heavy platform. Yeah, that's like one thing I don't also like about it. But I love them overall, and I wouldn't give them up.
Beauty is pain.
Yeah.
I really like how the top is like a kind of like a ballet flat that a lot of people like. It's been a very popular silhouette, and it goes well with like skirts and stuff. But then the extra platform makes it so different. It still has a lot of detail, which is super sick.
I've clearly worn them a lot because they're a little dirty and messed up.
Good pickup.
Yeah.
Okay, for my second pickup, it's this Marni vest knit. I kind of briefly talked about it in the NYC, like when I went to Fashion Week, the packing vlog. I didn't end up wearing it just because, I don't know, it didn't really go with the fit that I thought I wanted. But anyways, super cool piece. This nude colorway, I feel like it's kind of nice to sometimes, you know, have something lighter to like layer within, like let's say over a black blazer or something, kind of just break off the all black. I really like the distressed like knits and marks that you can see on the ends, as well as like the collar. The collar has like this like not turtleneck, more like in between a turtleneck and mock neck, which is a nice detail, and it looks really good when you layer it. I mentioned that it is a little bit damaged by somebody, but honestly, like I feel like if I wore it with like a blazer or whatever, you won't be able to see the shoulder stains and stuff. So I'm sure I could still figure out how to wear it where like you won't be able to see the stain. There's also a hand stitched Marni logo on the side here, which personally I'm not a huge fan of, but like it's still subtle, so it's like I'm not too stressed about it, whatever. Honestly, just overall nice layering piece. I have like a weird obsession with like destroyed and distressing on knits. I don't know why. So hopefully I'll be able to find some other knits this winter. That's like one thing that I really want to look for, is some nice knits for the fall winter. Yeah.
Okay, and my last piece that I picked up actually very recently is this Shushu Tong skirt. The Shushu Tong pleated gray skirt. I love pleated skirts. You guys might know that already, but I don't have a gray one. The shape of it actually, it holds it really well. I find a lot of the pleated skirts that I have, for the most part, they're all pretty different in little ways, but specifically this one, it like, when I wear it, it really holds the shape, whereas some of the other ones I have, they kind of hold the shape here, but not at the end of the skirt, if that makes sense. And yeah, I really, really love that. It's also really comfortable. It's just a pleated skirt, but
it's also like a heavier material, so I feel like that's probably why it sits a lot.
Yeah. And then
structured.
there's also like this kind of white hem detail that's like frayed. Yeah, frayed at the bottom. I have worn this a couple times already, but I'm excited to continue to wear this and layer it in different ways. It is getting colder, and yeah, the fact that it is kind of like a heavier material makes it favorable for the winter because it gets cold. But yeah, I think I could like layer this with other skirts, pants, tights. Definitely worn it with tights before. And yeah. Do you have anything else to say? I don't know, I like the fit of it. Like I feel like it fits my waist kind of nicely too.
Is it a high waist?
Yeah, it is a high waist, and I find Shushu Tong does fit a little bit smaller. That's why that's another reason why I love Shushu Tong so much, because I'm so tiny that like it's one of those brands that I know like it like never fails for me in a way. And the whole new drop that we just had on Essence is so amazing. Like I want everything from that collection, so hopefully I'll be picking up more stuff from Shushu Tong soon.
Pulling out the big guns for the last pickup. This is a Rick Owens Ionic bomber. I briefly mentioned it in the fitting sessions video with Greg because I tried it on for the fitting session, so a lot of you guys probably already seen me wear this. But I initially tried it on when we were in New York at the Rick store. Horrible idea because the moment I put it on, I was just like, oh, I need this. I don't really have a lot of, like, actually I don't have any bombers. So this is like a nice, I guess, different type of coat that I have now in my wardrobe. But also just the crop is a lot higher than normal jackets and coats that I have. So that's kind of like a nice addition as well. It's changed a little bit of silhouette in my wardrobe. I feel like it would go really well with like a lot of the wider flared trousers that I have. Hopefully something, I'm trying to find some more like rigid shaped trousers because like a lot of my stuff are more like flowy and I don't know, I feel like it would go a lot better with like something more structured, almost like a structured bottom. There's this like leather skirt that I wanted to try on last time which wasn't there, that I feel like would be a cool look as well. Materials on this, honestly, crazy. Obviously the sleeve in the back is all puffer with down in it, and then the, I guess, torso area is a shearling, so very expensive material for sure, which reflected on the price. The shoulders also have this nice shape where it has this like rounded off protruding shoulders that I really like. It's like one of my favorite things about this piece, as well as like the asymmetric zipper, and the bottom where the cuff is, it's all leather, which is like a nice detail, and has like a nice waistband cinch to it. So honestly, super sick piece. I love the collar area as well because it has this like, how would you even explain this? I don't know. Anyways, the collar area I feel like is a nice detailing as well. It gives that little shape going into the asymmetric zipper. Back is all puffer as well, as I mentioned earlier. This bomber shape is something that Rick has done a couple seasons before, and he's just kind of like playing around with different materials and stuff, but I feel like the combination with the shearling and the down is just something that I personally really love, and it's perfect for like winter because shearling and down is just like probably one of the most like warmer materials that you could get. Yeah, super excited to like finally get a chance to wear it now that it's getting colder. Definitely hurt the bank account a bit, but yeah, Che doesn't like this piece.
I don't.
She's a hater. Well, that pretty much concludes our pickup video. Not a lot of pieces, but some very, I feel like some very good purchases. Things that will definitely like stay in our closet for a long time and like get a lot of wear out of. Honestly, I really like the pickups that you had too. Like, yeah, I mean, you were kind of iffy about the Simone Rocha shoes when you got them.
Yeah.
And I was like really convincing her to keep them because I feel like they look really cool.
It was just because it makes my foot look really big. That's why I was concerned.
No, I don't even think so. I feel like that exaggerated look is like kind of what you want out of them, almost, you know. But I don't know. I feel like great purchases. Yeah, great purchases. Let us know in the comment section which pieces you guys like, what pieces you guys picked up recently. Yeah, we'll definitely be putting out more content now that we're like more settled in and kind of have a nice layout in the apartment and stuff.
Like, comment, subscribe,
and hit the notification bell. We'll see you guys next week.